Hi everyone. I'm just waiting for Lily was out, but I had to go out, so I had to put her back. Why I didn't think to not let her out until I've been and come back. I don't know, it's just been one of those particular days. But I do want to bring, if you can see me, and I still want you to be able to hear me, so if I seem like I'm raising my voice, I am, because the last video I did was apparently it was very difficult to hear me, and I might heighten that camera up a little bit. Lily, would you like to come over here to Mum? I don't know if this will go up much further, or a little bit. There you go. Then I'm not so much chopping my head off today. But I just thought, just for something different, hey, instead of Lily just going off and doing her thing, I'll bring her over and she can be with me, and you may get to see a little bit more of her rather than her toddling off and disappearing into the sunset, well, hangout space it is. So, come on, dude. Oh no, not dude, are you? No. Can you? Huh. What are you doing? Okay, I'll wait for it to turn around. She'll come back out. I know she will. Hopefully before I finish the video or what I talk about. So, what I really wanted to do was just to go back over a little bit about starting my channel and why I did and why I decided to. And I can tell you, when I picked up and I didn't pick up a camera, I didn't have one. All I had was an iPad at that point, and I did a video with my boy, my beautiful boy, pardon me, Jack, and that was almost coming up, I believe, about 3 years ago now, and never really considered the fact that I would ever be actually in front of the camera. You know, I saw myself behind it because, see, because I wanted to come out and be here. She's not going to do it yet. If she doesn't, I will make her today. Lily doesn't always have to have it her way. She gets it her way a lot of the time, to do what she likes. So, come on over here, Lily. Come over here and join me, please. Come over here. Yes? Yeah, she says when I'm ready, Mum. But yeah, I never saw myself actually being in front of the camera. And I don't think many people like to do it. And I can say to you, honestly, I don't like to do it. Though I did realise that a part of my videos was not just my snakes, but me. There's no one without the other. There has to be both of us. For what really my channel was all about was living with snakes, basically. And I have said, you know, I live with my snakes because in lots of ways they dictate my day, my life. Really, they do. I don't go away anywhere. I might go. I'm going to get it. I'm done with Lily being the bossy boots, okay? Oh, come on. Don't be slow. She's says, well, I am. And do you know too, she's upset with me because I got her out for a very short period of time and then realised going out, I had to go out. So I'm raising my voice so you might hear me. So, come on. Come on. I know you're thinking, are you allowed out? Am I going to put you back home? And I'm not. I promise. You can... come on, there's so much of you to get out. And like, I need this butt end. All right. We're right, Lil. It's okay. I promise. We're going to hang here. There's a lot of Lily to drag out of her enclosure these days. So, mwah. How you doing, beautiful? So, now I've forgotten where I was, and that's pretty typical of me too. But yeah, the two of us do go together, and I realised I needed to be in front of the camera to talk about my life living with my snakes, and just showing you that snakes make remarkable pets in your life. And a lot of videos are around the morphs and breeding them, and them laying eggs and cutting eggs, and don't get me wrong, I love every minute of every one of the videos that I watch, and learning so much about all of it, because I'm not a breeder, and will never claim to be somebody that breeds snakes. Even if I do breed, I am not that person. What I am is somebody that wanted to make snakes personable to people, and for people to realize that they can be a friend, a real true friend and companion, and they're not something to fear or to think they will hurt you or bite you all the time. They just don't at all. And you know, I love all my animals, all my pets that I have, from my dogs to my cats, and even though I've got the 3 birds now, I have had birds all my life, and I had fish for 30 years in my life. And you know, I'm just now, even though I've got these 3 new birds in my life, and you know, I already have my dogs and my cats, but you know, the snakes to me have become a very big, important part of my life, to learn about them and to observe them. And it does take up a real lot of time doing that, even though Lily may come out and go on up to the hangout spot and she just chills out up there. So you think, well, that's not having to do a real lot. But there's not just Lily here. There is all my other snakes that do come out and do hang out with me. You know, I can't let my little ones go wandering off, so they have to be with me. I don't always have a camera in my hand. I do like to spend time with them, and you know, I also like to have this time with Lily as well, don't I? We were outside yesterday, though I didn't take the camera with me. But Lily's a bit of a home girl at the moment, and I take her outside and she she periscopes around for a little while and stays pretty close, and then it's almost like she sees that front door and she goes, ah, that's it, I'm inside, it's time for inside now. So of course I do what Lily wants, which is to go back inside, because inside is comfy too. She gets to climb and she gets to hang out and do her thing. So yeah, I just want you to see that snakes are personable. They love us. If you love them, you have to love them. You have to spend time with them. You have to be with them. You have to think with them and what they think and feel and would and wouldn't and so on. And that's what I try to do all of the time with my snakes, is think what would make them happy, what they would like, not what I want. I don't want anything from my snakes. I don't want anything at all except their trust, their friendship, and yes, their love. Because I do think that they love us. And I know many people think they don't, that they're incapable of those emotions. But what do you think, Lily?
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
And even Google agrees that she can't help with that yet. But I believe, and nobody is ever going to get me to change my mind on it, ever, that snakes don't have emotions. So what's my channel about? That snakes are not just about breeding, their patterns, how pretty they are, but they are intelligent, personable, amazing, beautiful companions, gentle, all of that good and wonderful stuff in between everything else. So guys, when you're thinking about a snake, think about not that they're going to hurt you, but they want to be a friend. You have to let them be your friend, and you can't do that watching them in an enclosure. Get them out. You've got to hold them. You've got to touch them. You've got to talk to them. All of that stuff. So guys, take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. What do you think, Leo? Oh! And as they say, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate everybody's support. Did I spit all that out? I think I did. Ciao.